Hello students, today we'll be starting with Geography chapter 22 Waste Management. First we'll try to understand what is waste. Waste generally it is a term used to describe any material object that has been discarded or it is thrown away because it has served its purpose and it is no longer useful. We call that thing as waste. Now, waste can also be any material that remains at the end of a process and has no further use, and so it is thrown away. So we understood what is waste. Waste is something materialistic which is of no use any longer. So it is termed as waste. Now in the modern times, waste is generated on a very large scale because population is increasing and thus the demand is also increasing, so there is increase in waste also. Now why does this waste generally occur? Now as our knowledge in science and technology increases, that means how with time we learn to exploit the resources, we learn to harness the resources. In that process or during that process, a lot of waste is generated, and this in turn adds to the waste accumulation which is on earth, and thus we face major consequences of that. Now in this chapter we'll first see what are the sources of waste, and then we'll see what and how we can manage this waste. The sources of waste according to their origin, depending on their origin, can be classified as domestic waste. Domestic waste is generated mostly from the household sector. That is all the daily waste and daily waste of things which we use in everyday life. Example, vegetable peel, then food leftovers, and all those things. Then discarded clothes, ashes from burning coal, then some medicines, then sewage from the toilet, old batteries. All these are examples of domestic waste. Then the second is the industrial waste. It will refer to all the waste all the small and large scale industries give out. Now this includes the materials which are rendered useless or which are left over after certain processes. Now for example, here it is given, for example we can talk about a textile industry. It generates waste of chemicals used for dyeing. Dyeing means coloring. After coloring there is lot of waste generated, so that is the leftover after the cloth has been colored or the textile has been colored. So the leftover of the dye is a waste which is generated in the industries. Then industrial waste include chemicals, lead, mercury, arsenic, which are very harmful also, and they also include paint, sandpaper, paper products. So all these are examples of waste from the industries. Then we have, now industries also use a great deal of energy. For running industries a lot of energy is required. So there are also produce of waste gases, fumes and all. They produce what? Sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, which are emitted from the power stations. So these also add to a waste. Then we have the agricultural waste. Now agricultural waste mainly includes crop residue, husk and straws, and wood waste. Then sawdust is there, molasses, tobacco, then coconut waste products, rubber waste, nutshells. See, all these are agricultural waste. Now agricultural waste mostly are recycled and used for gobar gas and as manure. So agricultural waste are of use for us. Then agricultural waste can also cause environmental problems if they are not disposed properly. That means disposal of waste is also important. Then we see they become breeding grounds for harmful insects and rodents. If the agricultural waste are left like this only, all the rodents and insects they thrive on them. Then burning of wheat or rice stubble gives rise to smoke, which pollutes the environment. Then the waste spread along the roads or near the residential house is a nuisance. So we stop here.